Hello there everyone and welcome to the All Things Sweet layering video. So first up I'm going to start with the outline of that sundae that we have on the stamp set, and for this one I am going to be using the obsidian ink. Now you can use whichever black ink that you do use and which works best for you. So once I have that one in place, I'm then going to take the A1 and this is going to add the colour to the glass. And for this one, I am going to be using that very, very light iceberg ink for this one. So I'm just going to ink that one up and then I'm going to pop that into place, and it's just going to fit within the outline of the glass and just around the edges of it as well. So once I have that one into place and beautifully stamped, I can then move on to the ice cream. So this one is B1, so this is the base layer, and for this one I am going to be using the frosty pink. So I'm going to start from the bottom and then work my way up of this beautiful sundae. So once I have that one in place, I'm then going to take B2 and this is going to add a kind of detail layer to the one that we've just stamped. And for this one I am going to be using the cotton candy ink. So I'm just going to pop that into place back into the base of that little ice cream bowl that we have. I'm then going to take C1 and I'm going to line that up onto the top of the one that we've just previously stamped, and for this one I'm going to be using the almond butter. I can then take the detail layer for this one, which is C2, and this is going to fit right onto the one that we've just stamped, and for this one I am going to be using the milk chocolate ink to add that beautiful detail into there. I'm then going to take the D1 and this is going to add in that top layer of ice cream. For this one I am using the vanilla cream, so we're going to have some vanilla ice cream on this one here. I'm then going to take D2 and that's going to add in the detail to that one there. And for that one I am going to be using the hazelnut ink just to add in that beautiful detail, and it really does look scrumptious already. I'm then going to take the E1 and this is going to add that squirty cream on the top of the sundae. For this one I'm having some strawberry squirty cream, so I am going to be using the coral berry ink just to add in that there. I'm then going to add in the second layer to this one, so this one's E2, and I am going to be using some ruby red for this layer just to add a bit more of a darker colour to the right hand side of this one. So once I have that into place, I can then move on to these little wafers that we have on the side. So I'm just going to pop them within the outline. So for the base layer of these I'm going to be using the hazelnut ink and I'm going to just pop those into place. F2 is going to be the detail layer for this one, and I am going to be using the almond butter to add in that darker layer there. I'm then going to move on to the chocolate bits and like the chocolate sauce that is around, and this one is G1 and it's just going to fit in various portions. You just need to make sure that it does fit in with the outline. And for this one I am going to be using the milk chocolate ink for that one. I can then take the second layer of this, which is the G2, and I'm just going to be adding this right on top of the layer that we've just stamped. And for this one I am going to be using the dark chocolate ink to add that darker shade to that sauce and the little chocolate sprinkles on the top there. I'm then just going to add in the cherry, so I'm just going to add this into place on the outline, and for this one I am going to be using the grapevine ink just to add that in there. So there's that one completed. I can then move on to the little cupcake. So I am just going to add the outline just using some of the obsidian black ink. Again, you can use whichever black ink that you do have. I'm then going to take the bottom piece, which is the J1, and this is going to line up right at the edge, at the bottom of that little image that we have. For this one I am using the vanilla cream to add in that detail there. So I'm just going to stamp that layer in. I'm then going to move on to G2. Now this is the second layer and this is going to add in a darker kind of shading to that little cupcake wrapper that we have, and I just lined that up at the bottom of the image. I'm then going to move on to the frosting, and this is just going to fit in within the frosting outline that we have on the image, and for this one I did go in with the frosty pink, so I'm just going to stamp that in. I can then take the detail layer for this, which is the K2, and I'm going to be using the cotton candy, and I'm going to line this one up mostly on that right hand side. That's where it's going to be the darkest for this one. I'm then going to move on to the little sauce, and for this one is the L1, and I'm going to be using the milk chocolate just to add that one in there. Once that's been stamped within the outline, I can then move on to the cherry. And I'm going to be using the coral berry for the base layer, and it's just going to fit within that outline that we have there. And then M2 is the second layer for this one, and I am going to be using the ruby red. And again, just lining that up with the right hand side of this image. Once that one's done, we can move on to the little chocolates. So I'm going to be stamping the outline of those with the obsidian. I'm then going to move on the milk chocolate for the base layer of this, and this is just going to fit within the outline that we've just stamped. I can then move on to the second layer, and again, this is just going to fit mostly on that right hand edge, and you just want to make sure that you've got everything within the outline, and I did use the dark chocolate ink for that one. And here is the layering complete. We really do hope this video helps, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again really, really soon. Bye bye.